Hey ladies and gents, ghosts and ghouls, welcome to a spooky new Halloween episode of Choreochaos. I don't know if you remember, but a few weeks ago I mentioned that Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. On top of the better weather, the advent of fall means 2 out of my 4 favorite holidays are just around the corner. Halloween and Thanksgiving. Well, I was telling the truth. I love candy and the ancient pagan rituals turned westernized holiday traditions, but my absolute favorite part of Halloween is the costumes. Masks and Halloween costumes originated from the ritual of disguising oneself in order to hide from the demons that are supposed to be running around tonight. That's no longer the aim, but I'd understand how someone would be confused by half a dozen little kids all dressed up as Thor or Rapunzel. So as I got closer to this date, I had to ask myself the big question: what am I going to be for Halloween? I spent the last few weeks freaking out about it and trying to pick a costume, and I pieced together a couple different options because I am an indecisive crazy person. But it wasn't until recently that I asked myself, why is this so important? And don't try to tell me that it's not, because any kid under the age of 10 can tell you just how big of a deal it is. But why is it? What is it about dressing up that's so compelling? And even more importantly, what does a person's choice in costume say about them? First of all, the costume that you choose is highly dependent on your age. I'm not going to say sex or gender because that is a little less of a factor, but age definitely matters. When you're younger, you pick costumes based on what you're into at the moment, who you like, who you look up to. Think about it. Some of the most popular costumes for young kids are going to be Disney princesses and assorted characters, and whatever superhero has been cinematically repped that year. So, to get seriously psychological about it, the costume you choose, your disguise, as it were, is indicative of your morals and what you value in a hero. Or in the case of the kids who dress up as firemen, doctors, race car drivers, it's what you want to be when you grow up. Physical and emotional strength, brains, a gorgeous singing voice, and flowing hair. That last one could actually be applied to both Rapunzel and Thor. But fast forward 8 years. Halloween isn't about candy anymore at that age, unless that candy is soaked in vodka. I went to a block party in downtown Dallas this last weekend. My friends and I dressed up as characters from the cartoon Adventure Time. But I noticed as we arrived that most of the girls my age weren't really dressed in recognizable costumes. I mean, I saw a couple of Dios de los Muertos costumes, some Tron Legacy, some fellow Adventure Timers, but a lot of them were just wearing like super tall heels, bustiers, and some seriously short skirts, which I do not understand because it was like 50 degrees out there. I'm going to take the tasteful psychological route here again and hypothesize that when you get older, you have officially grown up. So your costumes turn slightly more, well, self-centered. You're not emulating other people, but rather representing a more perfected version of yourself, often by exaggerating whatever qualities of yourself you enjoy most, such as an inherent femininity or masculinity, usually through the donning of tight clothes and hooker heels. So they tell you not to judge a book by its cover, but I mean, what else are the covers there for? You can definitely judge a book by its Halloween costume. In fact, you definitely should. Think about that as you're suiting up tonight or this weekend or even next year. Costumes matter, man. Think hard. Choose wisely. All right, I hope you all have a very happy, spooky, and safe Halloween. Also, this is the one night you don't want to be a smartass because remember, comic relief always dies first. Check your showers and lock your windows. Bye! I'd give you all some candy, but like I literally ate all of it already. No candy for you.